Welcome to day 9 of MCAS BioFit. Today we are looking at 3 again. We're getting close, so we're going to try to bang out 2 today, and last one will be kind of a pep talk as well. All right, diagram below represents structures and processes involved in protein synthesis in an animal cell. 4 parts of the diagram are labeled W, X, Y, and Z. Which part of the diagram represents transcription? So there's going to be diagrams on it. I suggest taking time with the diagrams, really try to figure out what they're saying, try to do some labeling. So they want us to tell what section is transcription. I'm going to make this a little tinier so you can see everything. All right, so what do I know? I know this is a double helix, and so that's telling me that that is DNA. I know that that exists in the nucleus because DNA doesn't leave the nucleus, kind of like when you play capture the flag, you keep it safe. I know that this is a DNA sequence because it's got A's, C's, G's, and things. So this is going to be my DNA. I know that this has uracil, which is a flag to me that that must be an RNA. Because remember, RNA does not have thymine in it. It has uracil as a substitute. I know that these are being produced from this RNA, and these are amino acids. And when I translate from an RNA into an amino acid language, I am doing translation. When I am making RNA from DNA, that happens in the nucleus, and that is transcription. So by writing those notes, I can automatically answer the question. The question was, where does transcription happen? It happens at the letter X. Let's read that again. Where it represents transcription, it would be part X. All right? Let's erase that and move on to the next question. So again, take your time with the diagram, see what you know. Okay. Sorry. All right. Next one. The bacterium S. epidermidis, and it should be in italics, but I couldn't figure out how to do that, can sometimes infect wounds. The symptoms include swelling, pain, pus, skin that is warm to the touch, and redness at the infection site. Based on the symptoms, which of these human body systems work together to restore homeostasis? Remember, homeostasis is when I keep my either body temperature or something involved in my body at a nice stable state, kind of like a, if you want to think of it as a thermostat in your house, all right? So I'm thinking about what 2 systems, and usually homeostasis will involve more than one system. Well, I know the immune system's involved because I'm fighting an infection, right? And actually, that might already answer it for me, but I also know circulatory system will help me out. Oh, that one also has immune system, yeah. So now it's between those 2. Reproductive system doesn't really play a role here, so I know that's out. And circulatory system will carry antibodies to the cell. It also will be able to dissipate heat or improve heat. So it's circulatory system and immune system. All right? So again, think about how they work together. The circulatory system carries the antibodies to the site, and the immune system is what's going to have the antibodies to fight the infection. Last one. A high respiratory rate, meaning I'm breathing fast, usually indicates that a person's body needs what? Well, take a couple really fast breaths. What are you bringing in? I'm bringing in oxygen. Why am I bringing in oxygen? To do cell respiration. All right? What might increase cell respiration? Things like exercise, all right, where I'm going to need to do cell respiration more. I need to get more oxygen so I can produce more ATP energy. See you later. Welcome to day 6 of BioFit. Today we're going to do a little yoga. One that everyone's pretty familiar with, but we're just going to exercise it anyways, just in case you're not, is that downward dog. So with downward dog, it's a great stretch. It's stretched from top to bottom. I had a great analogy that I heard once. It was this idea of I'm trying to squeeze and press away with my hands and feet at the same time, as if to rip the mat apart. So if you don't have a mat, it's okay. You can just use a towel. So from here, we're going to shift our weight forward. So we're on all 4s. If you need modifications, you can go down to here. You can even be down here if you need to, right? And so we've shifted forward. Then we have our elbows and hands in nice and tight, and it's going to be a chaturanga down. So it's like a tricep push-up kind of, setting ourselves down in, Let those legs relax. Come up into cobra. If that's all you can do because you've got spine issues, that's fine. Otherwise, you're coming up into reverse dog. Now, a really fun variation on this that I know my class has really been enjoying is called dancing dog. With dancing dog, you go from the downward dog, shift forward, and then you just let yourself drop into that up dog position. So again, you're pushing back, enjoying the stretch, and then coming in here. And again, variations on this always are three-legged dog, right, if you want, and a three-legged dog. All right, well, going to child's pose, and we will see you tomorrow.